If you wish, I shall sing for you a song of bright enchantment. I will weave a web of silver strand. I can call to mind and light and innocence with which you may travel free across this gracious land. But first, you must work against the veil of dark attachment. You must draw back the curtain with a steady yet unseen hand. You must conceive in the soul's direct advancement by believing in words that only the heart can understand. For in this time of lost remembrances, where the greater dream forgets the lesser man, we are all in danger of living out our lives as shadows, bound up and blinded, then flattened by the contours of what these surface worlds demand. That is why, when I'm old, I want to stand on emotion's edge, when the first storms of the season have come, to beat the land with 100,000 miles of wind, just like a giant fist on a mighty drum. That is why, when I leave this earth, it will be beneath the foaming wave of a roaring sea, to merge again with the ancient currents of a surging faith that have for so long crisscrossed inside of me. Yes, someday I shall fall asleep on the rising tide with salt and sand in my hair, and when I wake again on the other side, I know I'll find both an angel and a devil waiting there. Earthly music quickly becomes just so much noise without the proper harmonies to make the rhythms clear. That is why to choose the place and day that your ego dies will draw the host of heaven near. Many times, I myself, I have been drawn to clouds, folded on the horizon, only to find that they were mountains with giants sleeping and breathing inside them. If you come to stand on the edge of the high plains of creation, the vista that opens up above holds no need for explanation. So drop your burdens in the valley. Leave your reasons among the people below. Climb the peaks carrying only your courage to speak with the ancient ones who can truly show how to turn this world into feeling, and that feeling into world, and thereby reveal an understanding whose meaning is likened unto a pearl. For all around an internal irritation, undigested memories grow, secreting a wealth of being that few of us, if any, ever come to know, until high on a ridge, dividing joy from sorrows, where the crosswinds of eternity never cease to blow, there through the swinging gates of no tomorrows, the timeless pathways of vital energies flow, crossing themselves in awe and wonder as a momentary void intersects an infinite plane, weaving us in unison with a moment of splendor, after which no one is ever quite the same. Rise up and step into the larger arena. Circle with the movement of the sun. Pull your hands together in a gesture, a prayer for everyone. Prepare to enter the instant for no time at all. You'll find that the spirit of life has come, and then all that is left to be brought into balance, the angels will do once our journey is done. And when for you the night sky becomes a foreign country, as the ground air begins to cool, and the poor beg you, take all our possessions, while the rich pray, no, make it my most precious jewel. Then for you, the traveler within must take up with another in order to please the guards waiting at the borderline, for to pass into the threshold of that realm of no dominion takes a fresh and portable sacrifice each and well every time. And when the angels come to build their city in the clouds with the hope that you'll be there, even though your body lies still, stretched out upon the ground in aching, unspeakable despair, know now that your spirit shall rise with the morning mist to kiss the sun-warmed air, while those who beat and tear at their breast must go elsewhere to insist they truly care. If human beings are battlefields, then we must become overgrown with weeds, so that all the bodies that have died but were never buried can turn now into flowers who will someday be dropping all their seeds. If the sun is rising to chase away the dark, then very soon the inner earth will again be warming as these clouds of blindness begin to part, and the gods of war, who have been forever fighting, shall find a new conflict visited upon their hearts, a conquest whose struggles end in silence, alone amid their own world's highest mountaintops. By living in a human landscape with choices to be made, the price of healing wounded innocence is never quite completely paid, unless the geometry of the situation grows honestly from a matrix born of instinctive faith, so that the opportunity to strike a reflex blow in the name of glory can, without hesitation, be ultimately allowed to escape.